born poor, mama was too. Walking through the snow, plastic bags on their shoes. Papa selling houses, sleeping in a car. 4 babies in the back seat, underneath the stars. Well, hey, hey, just work a little harder. Hey, hey, punching that clock with work and prayer and a little bit of luck. Make so much money, need a 10-ton truck. Ha, 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 ha.
Hey, good morning, everyone. Paul McMann here with Forex Smart Trade. It is Tuesday, November 12th, 2024. And here at Forex Smart Trade, we teach people how to profitably currency trade. And we do that with our simple but accurate proprietary trading indicators. We clear out all the clutter and give you just the information you need to know to kind of do this well. And we are so confident that we can teach you to do it well that once we've trained you, we'll let you trade with our money and split what you make. So it's a win-win for you and a win for us, and we all make some money. So with that, I'm gonna show you one of the dozen different trade strategies that we have. This is the one that I prefer. When we train people, we create a customized trade plan based around their availability to trade and their risk preferences. So with that, let's get going. We need to start by listening to this guy, and then we'll see what the market has this morning.
Due to federal and state regulations, we are providing the following disclosure. Please stay tuned, as this will take less than a minute. Foreign exchange, futures, and cryptocurrency trading are highly risky, and you can lose all the money you invest should you decide to engage in live trading. We are not responsible for your investment, trading, or tax decisions. We are not licensed financial advisors, traders, accountants, stockbrokers, or attorneys. We are not licensed commodities brokers and do not engage in or facilitate commodities transactions. We are not an introducing broker, and we make no recommendation as to where you should invest or what broker you should trade with. As you apply what you learn, we recommend you seek advice from licensed professionals. Any trade results that we show should not be considered typical of our students. We do not and cannot track the results or performance of our students' private trading accounts. We do not know what a typical or average student earns or loses trading. This is not a get-rich-quick program, guaranteed system, or business opportunity. We sell training and trading tools. We make no promises our training or tools will generate future income for students, and you may not make your investment back, including your investment in this training. Any redistribution or recording of this material is strictly prohibited without advanced written permission.
One of the things we teach with a number of different tools. We've got videos that break down the instruction. We've got group training sessions. We've got sessions like this where we do live trades, or an experienced trader comes online and kind of walks you through their process. And by watching and copying, you learn the process and are able to replicate it. I do 3 live trades a week, Tuesday and Thursday morning and Monday afternoon if it's not a bank holiday. And then every afternoon at 4:15, I send out a overnight trade setup. Again, I didn't last night because it was a bank holiday. When you become a regular member, every morning we do a session. Every evening at 6 p.m. we do a session. And you can see we spend a lot of time on continuous coaching and training. And that's how you stay good. That's how you get good. And that's how you stay good. That constant repetition. It's football season. You don't see teams go out without practicing the week before. And in those practices, they work on the fundamentals in addition to the game plan. So that constant repetition of this is how you do it, this is what you need to do, and giving you the tools that you need to do it well, that's what makes a difference. I like to work off of a little checklist that helps keep me focused. And make sure I don't forget anything. As you get older, we tend to get memory issues. So every morning I do like to restart the green chart, and I just refresh it, clears out the memory, so it operates fast, and then picks up any updates that the company might have done. A good habit every day is to go back and take a look at the trades that didn't go the way that you expected. It's like going back and watching a game film. Why didn't this work well? And because we have the simulator that you can go back to a specific time, you can look at exactly what the signal was and what you might have missed or what you might have done different. And frequently, you made a mistake of some sort. And by going back, you're able to identify that. And once you've identified it, you're able to put that, put it on your list of things to do or not do. We are technical traders. We are trading based on the price action and not the news. And our indicators are very good at picking up the direction of a move. And if we can figure out the direction of the move, we can make money. However, news does impact currency prices, and we want to know what news events are happening so that we can kind of trade around it. And I like to find those news events at forexfactory.com. It breaks it down into kind of three components. Yellow, which is low impact, I ignore those. Orange, which is medium impact, I also ignore those. But these red guys are high impact, and I want to trade around those. So I scan the day to see what's up. And here we don't have a red item till tonight on the Australian dollar. Any trade that we take now would be closed by this time. So we've got nothing to worry about on that front. As I said, we've got a dozen different signals. The one we are going to use this morning is something called the 10-point trade. I like to take it off of a 1-hour chart. And on a 1-hour chart, a trade's going to be worth anywhere from 5 to 35 pips. But my sweet spot's 11 pips. If I can carve out 11 pips 3 times a day, I am making very, very good money. This trade takes anywhere from 1 to 3 hours to close. And the strategy is there's 3 sections to the chart. I want to see the lines from all 3 sections moving in one direction. And when I find that, that's a high probability trade. So let's go ahead and take a look and see what we've got this morning. The chart we are going to trade off of is something called the Light 6 Major. It's one of our standard charts. And it is a composite chart in that it is showing 6 different currency pairs. And in this case, they're all US based on a 1-hour time frame. And what that means is this candle has 1 hour's worth of information in it. So we're looking at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We're looking at 8 hours of movement here. I start with the middle section of the chart, which is the majors and minors. The red and green line is the major indicator. The black and gray line is the minor indicator. This horizontal red line is the oversold line. This horizontal blue line is the overbought line. I am looking for situations where we are oversold. The lines are below the red line going up, or overbought above the blue line and coming down. And I want to ride it through the channel, and you can see there's kind of a big red candle here. So right now we are oversold on the Australian dollar, US dollar. Everybody's going up. So these are the kind of the 4 criteria I look for on this section of the chart. 1, that we're oversold, we are. 2, all the lines are going up, which they are. 3, I've got what I call a double cross, where the red line or the green line's on top of the red line and the gray line is on top of the black line. That's 3. And 4, I take a look at what the steepness of the green line is, and I want it to be greater than 45 degrees. So we've got all 4 here. When I have all 4 here, I then jump up to the TNTs, and each of these is kind of measuring the rate of change at a different speed. So the two orange lines are going up, confirming what I see here. Buy. Blue lines are inversely related. So the dotted blue is going down, telling me buy. So I have 3 of the 4 lines up here telling me buy. I need at least 3 of the 4. So this is confirming this. And then I jump down to the pressure, and I want these lines going up, which they're not, or I want the green line on top, which it is. So I've got 1 point, 4 points, 3 points. So I've got 8 points here, which is enough. But actually, as we're looking at this, take a look at what happened to my green line. I've lost my double cross. Now not all the lines are going up. Oh, what's this? Where'd this guy come from? Why is this doing this now? We don't quite have the double cross here anymore. So I'm going to pass. Jumping over the Euro USD. Oversold, everybody's going up, double cross. The steepness on the green line is better than 45 degrees. In fact, this steepness is much better than this steepness. So the steepness of the green line, like all of the things being equal, the more steep the line, the better the trade. I will look at a trade so long as the green line is less than halfway, which it is. So I've got my 4 points here. Now, if I'm overbought or reaching overbought and everybody's going up, can I make 10 pips here? Yes, I can. It's just not part of my trade strategy. When we're up here, at some point, it's going to turn around and come down, and I don't want to get caught holding a buy when I'm overbought. So I've got 4 points here, 2 orange lines going up very steeply, thick blue coming down. So again, 3 out of 4. We don't have dotted blue in our favor here, but I've got 3. Down pressure. Green line is on top, and the green line is pulling away from the red line. So that's a plus. So I like everything I see here. So let us go, and when I see the signal that I like, now I want to take a look at a full chart for the Euro USD, and I want to confirm what I'm seeing on a 2-hour and a 4-hour chart. So since this is something I trade all the time, the Euro USD, I have the chart built out with it. So on the 2-hour chart, what I'm looking for, so this is the signal we were just looking at. It's actually not quite as steep as what we were just looking at a second ago. And it's pulled way down. Actually, you know what? I'm going to just refresh this for a second. Because it looked a little different. All right, 2 orange lines going up, thick blue coming down. We've lost the steepness on the thin orange line. What I'm looking for on the 2-hour and the 4-hour is I want to see that the majors are oversold. They don't need to be going up. In this case, they are. This is a buy signal by itself. But I want them oversold. And the reason I want them oversold is if they're oversold, eventually it's going to go up, and there's less of a chance of getting stopped out. So I like this. And on the 4-hour chart, we're oversold, and we're going sideways with the majors. So I've reached my I've got my confirmation that I'm looking for. Once I've got my confirmation, now on some of our trades, we have a predetermined amount of pips you can take. Like on the scalp trade that we show you in the trial, it's a 3-pip trade. This trade, you need to figure out what it's worth, and to figure out what it's worth, I open up a full chart with just the, come on here. I open up a full chart and I look at the support and resistance and the trend. So, and come on, why isn't it moving? Come on. I want to make it so we can see it. So we're trading into a downtrend. So I want to know the trend, because if I'm trading with the trend, I can be more aggressive in the number of pips I want to take. If I'm trading against the trend, I don't want to be taking a buy while it continues to go down. Like you can see, I can make a little money here, but I don't want to get stuck taking the buy and then all of a sudden it keeps running down and then I get stopped out. So I want to take a look at what the trend is. So we've got a downtrend and where we are within the channel. So support and resistance are spots where the candles seem to naturally stop. And because I trade this a lot, I've got these support and resistance lines, and they tend to be on the Euro USD, they tend to be about 30, 40 pips apart. So I want to trade within this channel. And you can see how it seems to be catching where it stops, catching where it stops, catching where it stops. Because I want to get in and get out, I want to trade while we're in this channel here. So here we're in this channel. So I want to know how much room we have till let's see, pull this down a little bit. So we've got about you look up in the top left there, 13 pips up and 5 pips down. So this is 20 pips. So this is a little smaller than normal. Let us save this. Let's take a look at the signal one more time, and then we'll make a decision. All right, we were losing the, no, we still got the double cross there. We still got the 45 degrees. I'm going to go ahead and take a buy here for 11 pips. A buy for 11 pips. You can take that on your simulator, or if you're using MetaTrader 4, Euro USD, new order. My lot size is going to be a function of how much is in the account. This is a demo account. So to figure out the lot size, I'm going to move this decimal spot over 4 places. So 1.19, I'm going to round that up to 1.12. I can take anywhere from half of that, which would be 0.6 to double that. I'm going to take the 1.2 because I'm going to see if we can find another trade. I can have, doing that, moving the decimal place over 4 spots, I can take have 2 open trades. So I'm going to do market buy. I am going to then right click on this, go to modify. And we are going to, let's take 11 pips. We'll do 11 pips and 35 pips. So I click on this little blue button, it does the math for me. Click on the red button, it does the math for me. And I'm going to click modify. And I want to just take a look at where we are. So we're here, and I just want to confirm that that we're looking at the same thing. 2, 3. So we're down in here. So we're under where I wanted to be. So we did a buy for 11 pips on the Euro USD. with a take profit of 1.06335, 1.06335, and a stop loss of 1.05 869. Now, if you want to be a little more conservative, you could probably the Euro US hasn't traded down around here for a while. You could probably half this and not get stopped out. I'm going to keep it where it is, but if you wanted to use a smaller stop loss, you could. Now, let's see if we can find something else. I am going to, since we already have a Euro USD trade, I've cloned this chart and I've got non-Euro USD pairs. So let's see if we can find something else that meets our criteria. So we're going to start with the majors and minors. Here on the Euro Pound, we're oversold. Majors are going down. Minors are sideways, so nothing there. Australian dollar, yen. We started to go into the channel and turn. So usually, like I said, I don't take a buy here. Euro Canadian dollar, we've got disagreement between the majors and minors. Australian dollar, New Zealand dollar, overbought. Minors have started to turn. Majors still going up. Pound yen, overbought, and the majors have turned up. We get a little bit of a duckbill's head here, where here's the bill, here's his head. Usually that means there's more up in the movement. But again, I'm not going to take a buy right now. We don't have, not everybody. Well, anyways, we're overbought, and I don't like to take buys. Euro Australian dollar. We are into the channel. We were overbought. We're coming down. Everybody's coming down. I've got the double cross, and I've got good steepness on the green line. Two orange lines coming down, dotted blue coming up. So 3 of the 4 here. And I've got sideways pressure. Green line is parallel, red line's coming down. So I've got a point here. My only question, so that's a good setup. Euro AUD. I want to see if we can find something without the euro in it. If not, we'll come back to this. We still have a few minutes. So let's see what else we have. But this is a good signal. Just real quick, let's just see where Euro AUD. Overbought coming down, overbought sideways. So we've got the setup that we want. But let's just see if there's something else that got a different pair. Then by having a different pair, since we've got one trade with the Euro USD, by having a different pair that doesn't have either of those pairs in it, reduces our risk. So let's see, Canadian dollar, yen, overbought sideways. Euro New Zealand dollar, we've just reached overbought, but we don't have agreement. Pound New Zealand dollar, overbought. We don't have everybody going in the same direction. New Zealand dollar, yen, we got a turn. We just started to enter the channel and everything's turning. New Zealand dollar, USD, oversold, sideways. Euro Swiss franc, oversold, going down. A big down move here. Big down move here. Australian dollar, Canadian dollar. We turned in the middle of the channel. The red line here is horizontal. I want all the lines going up. So we're going to pass Swiss franc, there's something going on with the Swiss franc. Big move with the Swiss franc and the yen overbought going up. Euro yen. We've just reached. We entered the channel sideways. Pound Australian dollar. Overbought sideways. New Zealand dollar, Swiss franc. Everybody's going down, oversold. And Canadian dollar, Swiss bank. Going down steeply, just reaching oversold. So we might be late on this Swiss franc. Let's go back to that euro Australian dollar. I am thinking about it. Let's look at the full chart before we decide. So I'm going to open up a full chart. Euro Australian dollar. I'm going to crunch up the chart so I get more data points to drop my support and resistance in. So I'm going to create a line and I'm going to move it to the spots where it looks like it seems to be naturally stopping. So kind of right in here, maybe here, 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 in here, over here. Let's put one underneath it. Right in here, right in here, in here, over here, over here. Now I'm going to open it back up. So we're trading into a bit of a downtrend. And I want to know how much of a space we have. So going down, and if you look on the top left, 15, and then let's see how much we got up. 18, so that's 30 pips here. And if we go to this candle, that's 5.8 pips. I'm just thinking about it here. Let us take one more look. All right, we're going to go ahead and take a sell on the Euro Australian dollar for 9 pips. So let's pull this over. Euro Australian dollar, I don't have that here, so I'm going to go to File, New Chart, and it's going to probably be down in this third group, Euro Australian dollar. There it is. I'm going to make it a 1 hour, so I'm kind of looking at the same kind of chart. I'm going to go New Order. I want to keep the lot size the same, 1.2. Market sell. I'm going to right click. Modify. We're going to go for 9 pips. So 9 pips is 90 points. I click the little blue button that does the math. We use a 3-to-1, so we'll go 27 pip stop loss. Add a 0 to convert pips to points. Click the red button. And I want to just take a look at what we were looking at here. Let's so we're kind of within this candle. Let's go back and yeah. All right, that's where we're going to go. So we took a sell for 9 pips on the Euro Australian dollar for with a take profit of 1.62198, 1.62198, and a stop loss of 1.62559. 1.62559. If you want to learn how to do something, the most efficient and effective way is find somebody who's good at it and get them to teach you. We are good at it, and we are so confident that we can teach you that once we've trained you, we'll let you trade with our funds and split what you make. So it's a win-win for everybody. If you need more information, you can reach out and connect with me. The kind of the easiest way to do that is just get on my calendar, forexsmarttrade.com /schedule, and you can book a time with me and we'll talk. You can try calling me too, but a lot of times I'm in the middle of stuff and I'm not able to take a call. This way you're sure to get some dedicated time with me. All right, have a terrific day. I expect these trades to close within the next 3 hours. And we'll see you this afternoon when we do the overnight trade setup. All right. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.